Hey friends, good afternoon. Today I'm going to be cleaning the basement. This has been a project that I keep trying to get to, and it's just such a huge job that it's not getting done. And I'll start with little corners and then quit, and then start again and then quit, and in those quitting times more things just keep piling up in the space. Today I'm collabing with my friend Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine. She also has a cleaning channel. I'm gonna link everything down below. She and I together, our cleaning channels, are teaming up to tackle an area in our home that we have the time to do it now since we're stuck home. Today I'm gonna be focusing on the basement. There is a lot of storage down here with lots of shelves and lots of closets. The problem is that nothing ever really got put in its place down here. Nothing really has a home yet. And so you can just see that there are a lot of storage areas that could be utilized way better and just fixed. So today I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be purging a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be organizing a lot of stuff and just giving you the motivation to get going, because I'm hearing from so many of you that now that you're home and you have time to clean, you feel so overwhelmed by all of it that you're not cleaning. I hope that this video today is gonna help you get up, get cleaning, just start in a small corner and work your way out from there and make it a place that you want to be in, and that it doesn't feel like staying at home is such a burden, because your home is beautiful and welcoming and clean. These shelves are the perfect example of our basement not being utilized well. When we first moved in, we threw a whole bunch of stuff on these shelves, and that was almost 3 years ago, and it just was the collector of random things. So I thought this would be a great place for me to store all of my thrifted projects that I haven't worked on yet, like glass jars or just things like that, or baskets or staging things. So I'm going to be utilizing this shelf better to get it out of the guest room that you saw was just the catch-all of everything that's right next to my craft room. Since we've been stuck inside, we have decided to not take Nyla for walks through the neighborhood, and we've been playing with her in the backyard. But you can just see here, these two get along so well, and our dog is just so bored. She is so bored because she likes the interaction of going out for walks and interacting with other pets. And to be safe, we've decided to just, as a family, truly stay home. And even our puppy, she plays in the backyard. We haven't been taking her out for walks in the neighborhood. And anyway, you just caught her being naughty. I thought it was so funny, so I decided to put it in here. So I'm using these extra storage shelves. They actually came from our old desk that I had in our office that I just got rid of. And I thought, hey, it'll be a great way to store some more little things. And then these bins all came from the Dollar Tree. I've had them forever. I used to use them in our pantry upstairs when I gave it a better makeover. I've been holding on to them and thought they could be good catching bins for the small things that I bring home when I thrift them. And I'm just basically tidying all of this whole section up and dusting any bins that need to be dusted. But can we all get real just for like 2 seconds? Let's be homegirls for 2 seconds. As I'm like organizing this shelf and getting everything all situated, and while I was going through editing this video, friends, I could just almost die of embarrassment. I have gained so much weight from the stress of everything that has been going on. I don't know if you all remember, but even before this whole quarantining thing is going on, my son was going through some bullying issues starting in January, and then this whole thing started about in the middle of February, and it just has taken a toll on my health where I'm an emotional eater. And so you're gonna see me in this video a lot tugging at my shirt or just readjusting myself constantly, because I just felt so self-conscious when I knew the camera was on me. Because with crafting videos over on my Heidi Sonboul DIY channel, you don't really get to see my figure, and I'm using even air quotes while I'm saying this and recording this. You don't get to see my figure, and I've gained probably about 22 pounds, and I'm just sad. I'm sad by it. So that was one of my main goals with getting this space cleaned up down here, is that I would feel motivated when I come down, because we have a little mini gym in our basement, and while we're home, I want to turn it around. I don't want to keep gaining weight. I don't want to keep feeling like overwhelmed by this space down here, or just in general, like trying to get everybody to get along, or everybody to stick to schedules that are now the new norm, and knowing that the school year is most likely not going to be going back at all. Our school district hasn't said anything yet, but we most likely are not going back to school like many other states. So we're just homeschooling for now, and I figured, well, I'm going to tackle this space, because this was one of the things that was really stressing me out and causing me to want to just snack on things that are not necessary, that are causing me to gain more weight. So please leave a comment down below to let me know that I'm not the only person who is gaining weight right now and feels super uncomfortable. I know a lot of people are out walking, but I'm just curious. How are you all doing? Are you gaining weight? Have you been losing weight? Let's get real. Let's be sisters. Let's talk down below in the comments. I'm sure you all do this too whenever you're cleaning a room, that you just keep a trash bag that's close by. And I was amazed at how many things I was filling up in this trash bag. I also was amazed at how many things that I decided to keep. I thought I was going to purge a lot more things, and it really was that there was just a lot of random small things. So that hallway closet you saw earlier, that was filled with things all organized, it came from this room. And I was amazed by just taking those things and putting on a shelf organized, how quickly this room tidied up. And I wish that I hadn't waited so long to get this in order. So I decided to add this blanket on this bed down here, because our basement can be a little bit chilly. So I thought, well, it's still kind of cool out. Our weather in Missouri kind of changes quickly. It'll go from a really warm day, which was this day that I filmed this. It was 81 degrees outside, which was crazy. And then we get these cold fronts that come through, and it drops back down to 40. And that's one of the reasons why we get a lot of tornadoes in Missouri. Thankfully, where we live, we don't get a lot of tornadoes here because we're in a really hilly area. But I just decided a nice, clean, tidy bed is going to be perfect to feel like the space is just pretty and done, and I can walk away from it. Here they are outside playing in the water. Calvin was out there too, you just don't see him in the shot. I was actually really jealous that I had to be down here cleaning the basement while they were all out there playing in the water, but I just knew that if I didn't get it done today, I was going to keep putting it off. And while I was working on this space, you could see that there are huge rooms that I'm working on. That family hangout room behind me, my craft space, the gym, the guest bedroom. I was determined to do it all on this one day and not keep walking away from it and saying I'll come back the next day. That I called Casey several times telling her like, oh, I'm so discouraged. This room is so much work. And it's because I took on the craft space too. I think if I had not had done my craft room, I would probably had felt more motivated than I was feeling. But thankfully I had some music on, and family members would come down and check on me from time to time, or I would stop and take a break to go up and eat some lunch and come back to it. But this really truly was an all-day cleaning ordeal for me. Now, I don't know if you all have spaces that are this bad as mine, but I wanted to keep it real, and I wanted you all to see that Look, I filled up 3 bags of trash, and it's crazy. It's just crazy how much stuff ends up in these kind of rooms when you're just not paying attention to them, or you just keep saying, well, go put it in that room. And there was a lot of seasonal decor stuff that I needed to switch out that I'm not going to be using in DIYs, and I just want to hold on to it for the next time that holiday comes around. So you're seeing me here going through Valentine's Day stuff, and I am keeping out some things that I think I can use because I'm not going out to any stores to buy craft supplies. I want to use what I have on hand, which I recommend you all doing too, to stay safe and healthy. But there are some things like big hearts that I've decided to go ahead and pack those all away. I was laughing so hard when I was picking up all of these rolls of wrapping paper because I kept dropping them everywhere. For some reason, I really struggled with that. I don't know why, but I did. And then at this point, I've cleaned up pretty much all of that stuff that was in my craft room, and I'm just working on tidying up the gym area. I have to say that this is such a blessing to have this space to be able to go down there and work out, and especially now that it's clean, oh, I'm so excited to get back on my health goals and stop me gaining weight because I feel crummy. I'm not sleeping at night. My insomnia is back. I don't know about all of you, but I've just had terrible insomnia where I can't fall asleep and I just feel crummy. So here I am at the very end of all of it. I still needed to clean the stuff off that couch, but you'll see that I stopped filming for that part just because I was so beat, and moving the camera around sometimes can be kind of tricky and making sure you have good angles, but I got all that stuff cleaned up and now I'm focusing on the floors. So I'm vacuuming and making sure that the floors are all mopped up and clean. I love when the floor is mopped because it just gives you that extra good smell to a room that it's been really truly cleaned. I love this mop so much. I'm going to link it down below. I picked it up at Costco and I just thought it was such a great deal that they had at the time. I don't know if it's on sale anymore. And like I said, I don't encourage anybody to go out and buy it right now, but I'm just telling you all that I love this mop. And I love that it came with, I think, 5 different brush heads, and you can pop them off and wash them in your washing machine. This thing is so great if you're looking for a good mop and you have a lot of open floor space like I do here in our basement. Now, I don't know if you caught it, but this next coming Wednesday, I'm going to be redoing my husband's office space as a mini makeover. I cannot wait to show you the transformation. I've already started working on it. I'm taking off those double doors because the alignment on them is messed up and they don't even properly closed, and it kind of bumps into where we keep Nyla's crate when we put her in her crate while we're crate training her. So I've decided to take off those doors and just refresh that space that he's in down there. I feel like there's a lot of space down here in the basement that just needs some love, and I haven't worked down here on any of these rooms other than painting the walls where the craft room is and the guest bedroom. So overall, this space is very untouched and I cannot wait to start working on these room of the months. Friends, that's it for today. This has been the longest cleaning day. I knew it was going to be like this, but it feels so good to have this all done. I am so proud of myself, and I'm patting myself on the back because this has been long overdue. The last time I really truly organized and cleaned this space was back in November last year. That's how long this space has been, and I just get so grossed out thinking that it's been that long since I've really mopped down here. I've swept but not mopped, and it feels so good to have this space now to organize all of the things I'm working on, projects, things that are coming in and out or I'm staging with. I'm just so excited about that. And then here is the family area. I'm not going to do this part where the couch is. I'm going to be focusing on this other part where Jason's desk is, my husband's desk, and Nyla's crate area. But here is where I put my cabinet. If you missed how I did it, I will link that video down below and at the end. But I'm planning on painting that dresser as well for my husband's makeover in that space. Again, don't forget, it's next Wednesday. Here are the doors I'm going to be taking off because the alignment is just, they're not working anymore. And you can see here that it's bumping into his desk. And I just want to utilize this space better. I think it'll just feel so much more roomier when those doors are gone. Here is my craft table. You can see that I got tired. I did not finish everything. I wish I had gotten enough energy to finish that, but the gym looks really tidy and clean. All of my projects and things that I am not using right now are all stored away properly. And I just am so overall pleased with how this room turned out. And then the other space that is just so great is being able to have these mats. We just picked up these mats from Amazon. It's one of the projects we worked on since we've been home. We put these mats down and I love it. And then the guest bedroom is super tidy and clean. So if someone gets sick, which we're not planning on it, they can come and sleep down here. And also we'll be prepared if there's any tornadoes that we have to go down into the basement and sleep there for the night, because sometimes we do have very windy weather here. Now I thought it would be fun to show you the things that we cooked this week. Listen, don't judge me. This is why I've gained weight. This is all comfort food. I've made spaghetti casserole with some leftover random rolls that we had. I have made taco salad with rice, and I didn't put meat on mine because I'm a vegetarian, sometimes vegan depending on how good I'm being. And we made taco salad. We also made homemade pizza. I'm going to put all of these recipes down below, so if you're interested in trying any of them, they are so yummy and like I said, super comforting. Clearly I'm feeling very comforted right now. I know I shouldn't be ripping on myself, but like I said, oh, this has just been a really weird time for me. But we made pepperoni pizza and cheese pizza. I put onions on mine. We also had spaghetti and meatballs. These meatballs are actually from IKEA's freezer section. My family really likes these. I don't eat them, but I do eat the pasta. And the last thing was chicken with green beans, carrots, and potatoes. And on the carrots and potatoes, we had Parmesan cheese with garlic. It was super yummy. I'm going to end this cleaning vlog here today. Don't forget to go and visit Casey. I'm going to link her channel down below. You will love her as much as I love her. She is the sweetest thing. She really has become one of my BFFs here on YouTube. We are so much alike and I just adore her. So go check her out. Until the next one, bye friends.